So, how was your experience with like parenting courses and other, I guess, educational services?
For us, we were offered a couple of courses that we did try. For us, we didn't get the main thing we got out of them was the fact that there were other families in the same similar situations to us, struggling the same as us, and a bit of you're not alone. Um,
I think the way that it was um, explained to us or offered to us made us feel like we were not doing a good job.
yeah,
Um, you know, so so we went along already with you know a bit down on it. Um, whereas I think
I'm feeling judged a bit.
yeah, prejudged. Um,
But yeah, the course itself, there was some practical, useful things in it as that would help some people, but not so much our situation. And I think more for us, the support that Yellow Brick Road gave us was more helpful for our family, um, because yeah, following the practical, this is how to help your child. I think you feel like you're doing all that and then not getting anywhere, and the fact that Yellow Brick Road helped us to look after ourselves, which also helped us look after a child, was more helpful in the long run for us. Um, so even yeah, although Yellow Brick Road is aimed at the families, the support that then gives families to give to that person struggling in the family with the mental well-being issues is really important as well and can make a
I
difference.
think the fact that it's tailored as well to not just the person, the family that you're looking after. Just makes it more personal and more effective for that family.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. Yeah, because I mean, like Kath, for example, you did the stepping out program, and then you're in one of our other groups at the moment as well, aren't you?
Yeah, which is yeah, general
The is it the
monthly
Fano
group.
group?
Yeah,
Yeah,
monthly group.
yeah,
Yeah, um, and I think I, I feel like now. I mean, it's great that I'm still involved in all these groups because obviously things aren't perfect still. So sometimes I go up and sometimes I go down, and having connections through Yellow Brick Road is really helpful and really helps to support me. But I also feel like our experiences are things I can share with other families, with other parents, um, because we are quite a way down the road now. Whereas some of these parents are very quite early on, and things are they're really struggling at the moment. Whereas we're a bit more settled now. But I think it's worthwhile keeping people at different stages involved as well, family members, to show them that there's um, there's other ways. There's so many different ways to deal with these situations, and just because one doesn't work, doesn't mean there's not another one that will work for you.
Yeah.
Um,
And I think validating that families are going through some incredibly difficult situations.
huge.
I mean, I know that we've probably walked out of meetings with families and gone, whew, how are these people making it through the day? Because the issues are so intense. Um, there aren't easy answers for a lot of things. We don't have a magic wand that can fix things,
No.
but what we can help to do is offer a bit of support so that it can be a little bit better.
Yeah, I think that's just what families want. Parents need, families need, is to know that they're supported. That's the ultimate thing. I think that you're supported. Um, and it's all well and good giving people instructions on how they can do things and how they can do that. But just that feeling of knowing that somebody's there, isn't judging them, is just there to help them, it makes a big difference.
yeah,
And I think that's really where when we were at our lowest point, we got a little bit of help, and that just sort of started us to turn it around. And it was just you know um, you know, me going to that men's group for the first time and Kat going to her group, and for us to start taking those things on board. And it was just like, you know, it was a baby step, but like multiple baby steps add up to a larger sort of improvement. And I think that's what it was. There was, you know, we were struggling and we managed to take a small baby step, and then from there we managed to turn things around to a certain extent. And as Kath said, still not perfect, but we're a million miles away where we were like 2 years ago.
And that's the exciting part for us as support workers and as Yellow Brick Road staff, is to watch families making these steps and moving in from a space of discomfort and trying something new, and just seeing all of the wonderful positives that can come from that, that's really come from the family themselves. It's such a beautiful thing to witness.
Yeah, it's quite a bittersweet thing as a support worker to, you know, be working with a family like yourselves, and to be like, well, there's no more work really needed to be done, you know, on your way. It's quite bittersweet, because it's like, cool, nice that, you know, they don't need me anymore, but it's like, you know, I've really enjoyed working with these guys, you know. So
Thanks.